Hello all, welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 25 of our Liverpool rebuild. Last episode was probably one of the key ones of the season so far. We have a look at the fixtures. Um, Now, we did lose to Fulham in amongst those results here, but also on the same day, City and Chelsea also messed up. We had a good 2-0 win against Wolves, 4-0 against Leicester, and 4-2 against Everton. As you can see on the table, we are 9 clear of Chelsea, who have a game in hand on us, but we are 14 clear of Manchester City, who have 2 games in hand on us. We are looking in pole position, and we have what I would declare 2 very winnable fixtures coming up in the league. They are basically sandwiched in between 2 Milan games, and then we've got City at home. I'm hoping to have the title near enough won by the end of Bournemouth. Obviously, that is it's we don't know how this is going to work out. I'm only hopeful. We also have a good route on the Champions League. We have Milan, and in the semi-finals, we will face the winner of Arsenal and Napoli, or Path Nope, should we say? Okay, so I'll look at Fabinho. We will keep him in there as it goes. I don't think I can do much more on the change. We will take out Iliev and we will put on Konate there. So we are going to get straight into it. Champions League quarter final at home to AC Milan. This is not going to be overly easy. They've got Sebastian Cortez there. Hasn't really made many changes there, to be honest, Milan. I'm feeling quietly confident, I must say. I do fancy my chances. Let's just hope that the boys are up for it and they can produce the goods when it counts. Obviously, I'd most definitely like some more silverware due to losing that Carabao Cup final against Brighton. We certainly have a bone to pick with them in the next league game. I need to pick it up a little bit here. Salah has put us ahead. Oh, it's a good ball from Diaz. Very good finish as well. The referee wanted to have a look at it. The goal stood. Van Dijk is on thin ice now. I'll praise the boys. It's actually quite an even match, to be honest, right now. Going far too many bookings. Liverpool are trying everything to break Milan down. I am pleased, but it's got to be better in the second half. We definitely need at least one more to take back into the away leg. And we do really need to keep a clean sheet if we possibly can. Easier said than done, obviously, but I feel quietly confident we can do this. Yeah, do you know I was about to make some subs anyway? I'll give it another 5 minutes and We'll have a little look to see what's going on. I'm going to take off Declan and we're going to put on Jordan Henderson. Okay, Alexander-Arnold can have a rest. Calvin Ramsey can come in now. I'm going to take off Nunez and put on Telles Magno. He might be nervous, but I've just already made that substitution. Have you done it? They did do it. And Salah has scored a penalty, doubled our lead, 2-0. Excellent. We just need to be very careful here and just make sure that we don't concede. Have we got a third? We have. Jordan Henderson with a thunderbolt. Jordan is on the list to exit the club. He just might have a bit of a play for next season. Just purely because he's club captain. They're unsure why a player on a hat-trick has been withdrawn because he's absolutely knackered. That is why. Fabinho has been taken off. Zabani can go. Oh no, we can't make no more substitutes. That's fine. We'll just have to go very defensive now that we're down to 10 men. Okay, that's a really, really good result. 3-0. It should nearly be good enough to put us one foot in the semi-finals. Other results: Arsenal were smacked by Napoli. Speaking of smacking, Juventus smacked PSG as Man City smacked Bayern. Very interesting. It's looking like all English and all Italian at the moment. Fabinho's out for a couple of weeks. My use of technology, my genuine, you don't want to know my proper opinion on technology in football, because I think VAR is beyond a joke. I think it's great for whether the ball crossed the line, but find constant decisions and get them wrong. It's not good. So we have Man City away to Wolves and Chelsea are at home to Bournemouth. So I expect Chelsea to do well. It's a bit of a tricky game there for Thiago is still injured, so Henderson can come in now. Fabinho will come out for Andre Santos. Is anyone else feeling it a little bit? They all look reasonably fit to me. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Bit of revenge on this one against Brighton. Not going to lie, I am still very angry the fact that we did not beat these and it didn't play for some reason. Away we go. And Nunez has scored in the first minute. That's exactly what we needed. Salah in, well saved. Tapped home the rebound to give us a 1-goal advantage very, very early. So realistically, what I would like here, I fully expect Chelsea to beat Bournemouth. Just need Wolves to hold off City. As Nunez again, the goal is confirmed. Thank God, one's gone ahead and he's a great header, gone in his favour, to be honest. Because he's had, no exaggeration, I reckon he's had 7 or 8 disallowed this season. Easily. Why do you keep pausing on me? Oh, excuse me. Got the old frog in the throat. I reckon a lot of that final had to do with the fact that Van Dijk was out for that game. So it's been reasonably comfortable. We've had a lot of shots, a fair few on target. Brighton haven't really troubled us, to be honest, so we will just keep the foot on the gas. We will keep it going. We will make some changes shortly. Luis Diaz has not been at the races today, so he will be one to be withdrawn. And then it's going to be a case of getting some players in, preferably like a third, I must admit. Okay, so Luis Diaz. We will make a couple of subs. I haven't made my mind up on the next one though. I think I'm going to take off Declan Rice and we're going to put on Andre Santos. Looks like, do you know what? Alexander-Arnold can come off for Calvin Ramsey. Verge looks knackered, is he? Okay, that's fine. We will take him off in 10 minutes' time. Andrew Robertson is very, very similar, to be honest. Konate can come in. I'm going to try and demand more from the boys. Although a lot of them, yeah, we'll make that change, that's fine. Just get the boys to focus. We shall head down a defensive route, try and protect this game. And that will see us 2-0 winners. Darwin Núñez scores twice. We are really pleased with that result. What has happened elsewhere? Chelsea win? Chelsea held 2-2. Manchester City win. So, Chelsea are now 8 points behind us. And as a matter of fact, if City win their 2 games in hand, they will also be 8 points behind us. So it is in our hands. And it's just about clawing the points now to get through. So we could actually more or less win the title at home against City. We shall see how it all pans out. Absolute beast is Haaland. Profit and loss. So we've made £82 million worth of profit. And Leicester lost how much? Wow. Didn't think they had such a thing on this game. That's pretty cool. Andre Santos is now injured. Okay, so we are confident. I'm also going to be resting some players. They will be on the bench. Simicast 75 minutes, good, because I'm going to need you to play all of them 75 minutes if I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, get off out and then go to there. Because I have to try and play this smart. Because the Bournemouth game is very, very important. Now, I'm not going to go mental because this game is not officially done and dusted. Harvey Elliott, I'm going to change his role there because he shouldn't be a ball-winning midfielder. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let him be an advanced playmaker. Just for this one. So that's how I'm going to start. Yeah, I'm going to leave it as that. I've got plenty of subs there to bring on if need be. It's just a case of we're looking. If I can get a draw here, fantastic. Even I'll take a 1-0 loss. But I'd much rather sort of get a win. But this is about being smart with my players in regards to the league. We've got a 3-goal advantage. I fully expect us to go through. They can be, as I said, they can spring a surprise on us if we're not careful. So this is hopefully where I'm going to be taking Salah off as well. He's 100% coming off now, whatever happens. And we are 1-0 down. Not a good start for us. Really good finish, but poor defending by us. And after 10 minutes, it's not looking good. We need a goal. If we score a goal, it really will mess them up a little bit, to be honest. We just need the 1 goal. Because the last thing I need to do is have an absolute mare and lose this game convincingly. Okay, so we're 1 down at half time. I'm going in with angry because none of them have played well. Schluderlup has been awful. I am asking more from my team because they do need to do more. It is quite even at the moment, like our XG is better than theirs. We are going to make some subs now. We are going to take off Mo Salah. He will be replaced by Telles Magno. Simicast will make way for Robertson. Jordan Henderson comes out. Who do we put in now? I'm going to put in Zabani. Schluderlup has not been good enough, and we will replace him with Luis Diaz. Just get some fresh legs on us. 4 quick subs. I'm going to try and fire the boys up. They've also made plenty of substitutions. We're going to stay as we are. We're not going to look towards going defensive just yet. It won't be long though. So we will move to cautious now. Van Dijk comes off for Konate. And now is the time we hit very defensive. And we do lose 1-0 to Milan. Most certainly not our best performance. But the main thing is that we have gone through. Joining us are Manchester City, Napoli, and can you believe it? PSG smack Juventus 7-0. So it will be a PSG Manchester City semi-final along with us and Napoli. We have a really good chance, and they wanted us to get to the semi-finals, and that's where we're at. And we just treated ourselves to a further 9 million. How does the old finances look? 30 million? 43. Okay, transfer budget is still looking very, very tasty. Okay, right. So two very, very, very important games coming up. So if you can see, Chelsea have got lots of home games remaining. So have City, actually, to be honest. So we're into the final. So let's do our maths. So they can get to 89. So we need 7 points for the title. There we go. Passed. There was someone that I would, Mark Donnelly, I was going to offer a deal to. I messed up though. There we go. That's it done. Whoops, wrong thing. It's just not quite good enough for me. I'll ask the director of football to sign who he thinks. Very negative formation of Bournemouth here. We are away. Okay, they have signed a couple. That's absolutely fine. It's no bother to me. Simicast, full training. Simicast at 45 minutes. So we just got to be a little bit careful here because it's a week till we play City. Okay. So I can go more or less as full strength as I want, I think, here. Silver's a little bit knackered there. He will come out. Zabani will come in. Nunez up top. We'll keep Sturdle up in there. Jude Bellingham. Ramsey will come out. We will welcome back Thiago. Let's go and get this game done. So it's 9 points for the title. No, I've lied. I think it was 7. I'll soon tell you. Definitely 7 points for the title. Jude Bellingham has put us 1 goal ahead. Early doors. We love to see it. Oh, it's really bad defended. Smashed home by Bellingham. 1-0 to Liverpool. Be nice to get 3 of those points now. It'll be more or less half the job done already. And we just need those. Salah has scored again. Good lad. It says, yeah, it's just a case of us racking on the points to what we can. That's a lovely cross from Van Dijk and a good header from Salah. Normally it would be the other way round. Yeah, we just need to do what we're doing, and we just got to allow the other teams to mess up around us. Okay, settle up. It's fine. We'll get you off. It's not a problem. And Luis Diaz has been on the pitch a minute. impact with a goal. Makes it 3-0 to Liverpool. That looks like that's over the line. Is it? It wasn't a goal. I've never seen one of them where it has been a goal. Declan Rice. Okay, injuries are happening now. That's Rice and Schürrle up. Would rather get them off, and so I believe we've only got one more like allowance of substitutes, so we might have to make 3 subs all in one hit. Van Dijk looks shattered. He will be one of them. Salah will be another. We will see. Yeah, we're going to take him off in a second. We'll make them subs about now. Van Dijk is going to make way. Antonio Silva. Salah. Knackered. Telles Magno. And then it looks like Robertson, who I will replace with Tsimikas. And that is my 5 changes. Fire the boys up. See if we can get a little bit out of them. We have instantly Alexander-Arnold's ball over. Darwin lays it through. Luis Diaz. Another goal, far post. 4-0 now. Praise the boys. Really good performance. Luis Diaz has come off the bench and really proven a point. Bournemouth have got one back. Jed Spence's ball over Antonio Silva. Oh, dispossessed by Arizo. And easily put home. So I'll get the boys to focus. We'll go back to defensive. Hopefully we can leave it like that. And that is a 4-1 victory. Very, very pleased. Well done, Luis Diaz. What has that done in the league? Not a great deal because nobody else played. So even better for us. We are now 4 points from the title. Is that correct? So Chelsea can get to 89. City can get to 89. So, okay, I needed 8 points for the title, I'm guessing. I imagine goal difference would be quite a big thing, but Chelsea and City will meet each other in the final of the FA Cup. Schürrle up for about a week. Diaz gets the job done. So, next game, 100% the biggest of the season. 100%. So the club confirmed that a number of players have been signed. Donnelly and Rab Cowie are my top talents. The good talents have been signed, but I'm not so sure there's going to be much of a future for them. We shall see how it goes. And here we are. It's not the end of the world if we lose, but I would much rather that we certainly didn't. Diaz for English Footballer of the Year. Fabinho is now back. Van Dijk, Diaz and Nunes in Premier League Division Team of the Week. Joe Scally for English Players Young Player of the Year. Got 2 of them in now. Alright, so Harvey Elliott's out for a couple of days, but Antonio Silva is out for 2 weeks. Bit of a shame, not happy about that, but obviously we do have the players that can come in. So City, Everton, one of the games that they will be making up, fully expect them to win, and they do, but only just. So they keep going on there. I just want to have a look at the stages. I'm just curious. We do have the best defence in the league, but only just, and the best attacking in the league as well. I'm just curious about that. I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, I chose the correct thing now. Nunes for Champions League Player of the Season. So we did beat these at the Etihad first time around. Chelsea are at home to Leeds. I fully expect them to get a result there. So Zabani is going to come out for Konate. Silva will be out for Zabani. Anyway, if only I could find him. He's there. Oh, I didn't realise he was already on the bench. Textbook error. Fabinho comes in now. Harvey Elliott, I will take you out. I will put on Calvin Ramsey because I think you're going to be required. So Luis Diaz will definitely get the start after his last performance. Thiago is going to come in for Jordan Henderson as well. Thiago has dropped quite a lot in the last 6 months, I would say for sure. Okay. Whilst it's not going to be a biggie, I've just noticed I've made a mistake with Jude Bellingham actually. I need to get him changed as soon as possible. So I'm going to pause it. Bellingham, I think he was a ball winning midfielder. Support. Let's go. Yeah, we beat these at the Etihad 2-1. So let's just hope we can get something here. A draw is a good result. A really good result. A win practically should secure us the title. Luis Diaz is having a good game again. It's all City possession, but it's us with having shots. They are yet to have hit the target. Okay, not a very good first half, but it's okay instead of the league title. Still not a lot of possession for us. So that means business, what we like to see. We are really onslaughting them at the moment. It's time to make some subs. We do have the semi-final incoming very, very soon. I'm keeping Salah on. I'm going to bring Henderson on. I'm also going to bring on Simicast. I'm going to fire him up, not demand more. Now I'll demand more. Salah with kudos is fine. It's a goal. At what end though? Is that a goal for Liverpool? It is. Bellingham's cross. It's Darwin's header. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered. Trent for Fabinho is fine. We're now going to focus, and we are also going to go very defensive. Have we got a second? Simicast, Bellingham, through ball. Darwin pounces on Stone's mistake and puts us 2-0 up. This more or less guarantees us the title and the double over Manchester City today. Fantastic. Darwin Nunez. Delighted. Absolutely delighted. A lot depends on what Chelsea do now. I fully expect them to win. They did win. So City are now out of the title race. They can only get to 86. Chelsea can get to 89. Realistically, we have the goal difference in our favour. We just need a result. I believe we still got to play Chelsea. No, but it is Arsenal, Manchester United, and Newcastle, and I will definitely take 2 draws there. West Ham have got money for Rice. Watford are gone. Okay, it's going to be a really interesting game here because Napoli are the holders of the Champions League. We received 0 as part of the Jaros transfer deal. Thank you for the extra cash. Naby Keita is due to play against us. Nunez, player of the month. It's no surprise there. We've really been on form. Bellingham, young player of the month. I win manager of the month. Joe Bellingham in at third place. Can we get a positive result? We are confident. Chelsea are playing Watford. I fully expect them to win now. They're the only ones that I am interested in on their results. Alright, here we go. Big game. How's everyone looking on fitness? They all look really good. No reason for me to change anything there, to be honest. Coming onto the bench, Harvey Elliott. We're just going to get straight into this. No, we're not. Because I totally forgot about this man. He is a ball-winning midfielder on support. Now we'll go into the game. Okay, expectations in this one. They're the reigning holders of the Champions League. So it's not going to be easy. I think we have got the better side. They might have the better forward, although I did just see he doesn't look like he's playing. Um, I would take a 1-1 draw and get back to Anfield without a away goal. That's ideal in this situation. We will most definitely take it. Going to demand more, try and get some more out from the boys. It's all us possession wise and obviously with shots as well. It's already the type of game where we're going to dominate play. We will have more shots and they will probably score. That is football manager to a T. Konate is showing a yellow card. Fire him up. Last 10 minutes. So they've had their first shot. It took them 40 minutes. Can I say we're disappointed and try and push them and motivate them a little bit more, to be honest. The issue I have right now, Diaz has put us 1-0 ahead. Absolutely fantastic. Just what we needed. Every game's a tough game now, so I need to be rotating. I need people to be on form. That's really what we need at the moment. We are going to be taking off Mo Salah here by the look of things. Everyone else is not too bad in all fairness, but Salah will need replacing. Telles Magno is going to be the man to come in here. We're also going to take off Declan Rice and we're going to bring on Fabinho. That's all I'm willing to do right now. I know there will be more changes. Trent will come off, but just not yet. Okay, right, so 3 changes now. Robertson for Tsimikas, Alexander-Arnold for Ramsey, and also Diaz for Skrudlap. We've got 15 minutes to go. I'm demanding more out of the boys. This will be a fantastic result. If we can just stick as we are, get them to focus. We will now go to very defensive. And that is a 1-0 away victory at Napoli. Fantastic result this. Interested about the other game. City win 3-1 against PSG. Could be an all English final. It might not have been the last time that I've seen City. I most certainly hope that if that's the case, we won't have been given the league if we can't win the Champions League against them. Delighted with that stat, of course. Chelsea beat Watford. Didn't see the flash up, I must admit. Might have been me being blind, but yeah, Chelsea can still get to 89 points. As we now face Arsenal, we've now got a really tough run for our last 3 games. We need a point to come on and become champions. I don't necessarily mean that we do need a point, but it's more than likely the case. But who's worried about Steven Gerrard? All new players. Okay, so a win will guarantee us the league, sorry. So Antonio Silva is back by the look of things, but Konate's been playing really well. So I shouldn't. No, I'm not even going to make that change. Robertson is out though. Simicas will come in. Robertson out. Andre Santos in. We just got to go for it. Is there anyone that's struggling? They're all looking okay to me. Can we win the title here? We're about to find out. A win guarantees it. A draw more or less makes it possible. A loss is not on the agenda. So far, Arsenal have had the more opportunities. Okay, the boys are not playing so well at the moment. It's quite a worry, to be honest. It's most definitely more Arsenal than us. Are Chelsea playing today? They are, and they are beating Brentford. Darwin Nunez has scored. It's on the break. Alexander-Arnold out to Diaz. Easy cutback, and Nunez with a really good finish. Nunez has sparked wild celebrations. Pleased, we're not going to go delighted just yet. We've got to see the game out yet. I want more from the boys. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. As a matter of fact, all of my front three are going to make way, to be honest, because they look shattered. Kudos can go up top, and do you know what? Alexander-Arnold can make way for Ramsey. Now, don't get me wrong, I know this is so much of a change that it's going to really change the balance of the game. Kind of expecting Arsenal to come back and get a goal, and as soon as I say that, it happens. Really good finish from Martinelli. Really good finish. Yeah, you sometimes you just know. I just kind of hope that we can hold this. Van Dijk. It's certainly not gonna be Fabinho that replaces him now. There's actually a lot of them that do need taking off, to be honest. But I wanted to just spice the front three up a little bit. I'm asking for more passion out of the boys. It's what we really, really need. I'm going to stick us back to cautious. There's 3 minutes to be added on. We're going to go defensive. Okay. That draw more or less all but guarantees us the title. That's just based upon goal difference. So we will have a good look. So as you can see, Chelsea can catch us. based on points and literally just catch us. So if I go to here and then click there, I go to stages. They have got to catch 25 goals on us. I can't see it, if I'm going to be honest with you. Martinelli played well. Fair play to him. Neither City or Chelsea will take it. The place will be given to the next eligible Premier team instead. City are in the Champions League. And our last game of the episode will be home to Napoli. Man City crush Burnley 6-0. It's a little bit too late though. Arsenal and Newcastle and Tottenham maybe, but probably not. Battling for that last spot. Norwich slipping back down towards the relegation drop. Or Haaland possible to Real Madrid. That would be helpful for me. The good thing is here, Silva is back and fit. Get 75 minutes out of him. Is it really worth it? I'm not so sure. I think I'm going to leave him off. Is anyone tired? They all look okay. I think I can play this as normal now. Nunez up to 3.5 stars. It's about time. So slender 1 goal advantage, but it's an away goal. Naby Keita starts. Osimhen is back in for Napoli this time. I did really need to check to see if anyone was on a yellow card. And I didn't do that. It's looking like a possibility of City in the final. We're not sure exactly how it's going to work yet, but we will see. We've got to get through this first. Be decent if we did, because that means in 2 seasons we would have got to every single final. But I'm under no illusions that this is not over yet, because Napoli are the current holders. Pretty tense times for the football manager, that's for certain. We definitely need to score at least 1 goal, which will really make it difficult for Napoli then. And Mo Salah has put us 1 goal ahead. Rice's ball over the top. Salah's just darted away there. Really good finish. That literally puts us halfway to the Champions League final. I actually think I would probably prefer to play City than PSG. I'm not sure. Half time, please. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Demand more. Yeah, Salah will be coming off in a minute. Oh, Napoli have just hit the post. Thiago has run his race, that is for certain. Henderson will come in. Salah is knackered. Talas Magno will come on for him. Diaz for Schlurdle up. Ramsey for Alexander Arnold. If I can find him. That leaves us one sub. I'll try and fire him up. Oh, Magno, I thought he was going to win it for us then. Van Dijk for Zabani, that's fine. Shore it up a bit at the back. Will get us to focus. We're going to go cautious. And that will see us into the Champions League final. Very, very good. Delighted. Brilliant. Who are we going to meet in the final? It's Manchester City. The story between us is not over yet. We've done the double over him so far this year, so I do fancy my chances. My biggest problem is that I can't win a cup final, so we are playing at Wembley. We've received £10 million for it. Can we go on and win it? Put ourselves in the best position, which we have. Liverpool have qualified for the next edition of the Club World Championships. Really? I thought you had to win it. Okay. Pin, pleased to be in final. You are not wrong. We really needed that. So we have 3 games to finish our season. 1 point is required. We will get ourselves over to the Manchester United game. So we are ready. We can clinch the title. Who are the 2 people that are annoyed by that? Victor Roque and Mohamed Kudus. Like, there's no need to be annoyed by that because basically it's done and dusted. Chelsea have got to win 30-0. Okay. Let's just hope that none of these were too bad. Schürrle up is 5 days. That's not a problem. Bellingham, be kind. 9 to 11 days. So 9 to 11 days. Okay, he will miss the rest of the season, which is no problem, but he will be available for the Champions League final. That, for me, is practically what matters, as this is basically done and dusted. What do you make of your chances? Confident. So, that is the end of today's episode. It's been a real cracking episode, if I'm honest with you. We've basically got the title in our hands. We also have a Champions League final coming up against City at Wembley, all English final. Really looking forward to that. You definitely want to tune in for the next one. I mean, provided nothing goes wrong, we will definitely be lifting the title. Champions League final will be a cracker. We will see what happens then. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn those bells on if you are interested in knowing when a video goes live. We will see you next time. Have a good day.